Hello, my name is Cars82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. As we can see, I'm having some power issues, so I'm going to have to get that taken care of, but I do know this is an issue because it is UHV, and I just have UV going in here, so that I do know is an issue, but we're working on that. Yeah, so we're just crafting up these things. I need 3 more of these energy things, so these are like the bottleneck that I need, and so I need 8 of these per one. So I did 24 of these. So we're just crafting up all the nanoprocessors, and the Laptron crystals take the most. But yeah, these HPIC wafers, that is a bit of an issue because I need so much that this like drains the battery, and we kind of run into issues with that. So I'm just kind of letting that go for the moment. But if we remember the last episode, I kind of ended it with the assembler, and this was completely filled up, and I feel like I've done something wrong here. Because well, in theory, I need, see, the only thing that's going to be done on the assembly line, like everything else is done, is these 15 Lapatronic energy cords. Clusters or whatever they are. So this is the only thing that will be crafted up on this. And this should only have... I think I just realized what I did. These are 32. I think... Yep, I just realized what I did. Yep. Those are 64. So I'm actually putting twice as much. That's what's the problem. All right. So I was kind of wondering how I was ending up with way too much. All right. So I'm going to have to do a new thing here. That is good to know. I'm just going to let this kind of finish up and then pull the rest out and put it in. But I basically did double the amount of transistors there. So, all right. That was kind of funny. As soon as I started recording, I kind of just realized what that was. But yeah, everything else seems to be working pretty well here. Basically, I mean, there are little like optimizations. Like I think this is ZPM. Is that what are we running on? Yeah, so that's like ZPM. I could speed these up, but yeah, this, I mean, I do have quite a backlog when I'm not crafting this stuff up, but yeah, so I could like speed that up, and there's different things I could do around the base. Oh, I need to replace a couple of these machines. The alloy smelter is a pretty big backup as well, because it needs lots of electron, but I need to fix these recipes because I'm kind of getting, it's taking longer than it should because I'm crafting up way more items than I really need. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show that. Other thing, I did a bit of testing. I wanted to get the Laptron B, and it says you need lapis lazuli as a foundation, requires icy temperature, requires dimension moon. So I actually brought up one of these industrial apiaries, and I don't know where it is, but I put the icy thing in and cooled it down so it was icy. And it was on the moon. And it had lapis lazuli underneath it. And I did, I don't know how many, 40, 50 different things. And I never got a... Yeah, I never got a Laptron anything, a drone or anything. So I think there is something wrong with that. But I did some testing with the Alvery, and I cannot get the Alvery down to icy. Even with like, I think 15 fans on it, it gets stuck at cold. So I don't know if that's actually possible. But I'll have to do a little bit more testing with that. I'm almost at the the Mutatron. I think I need a Nequada, a Nequadria. I need like a Nequada, so I need a plutonium, but I have uranium. I need olivine, emerald, so that's like 3, and I have iridium, so I'm like almost there with that. It's just gonna... That's a bit annoying, because the uranium has weird stats. It doesn't work during the day kind of thing, so that's a bit weird, but maybe I can breed in some better stats to uranium. So I'm thinking maybe if I get the Mutatron, I'll be able to do that beat, but I definitely want to get that moving forward, because I want to get those Laptron, the combs for all the Laptron dust. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. The point, I'm just kind of optimizing everything and seeing how it goes. Let's see, this should be... Yeah, we'll turn it back on for a little while, and drains pretty fast. So that I gotta figure out sooner than later. I just don't... I haven't really wanted to upgrade it because I didn't feel like I'm gonna have to craft up a whole bunch of transformers. But I have it on autocraft, so that's not the end of the world. I just gotta figure out everything. Like how many amps I need going different places. But yeah, anyway, let me cut here and we will come back. All right, I think I fixed this part, so I'm just gonna pull everything out and throw it back in the A system. I just crafted a new one and did half SMD, so hopefully that will sort itself out and don't have to do anything else with that. I've been doing kind of trying to do a bit of planning, and I wanted to fix the cutting, this thing, the cutting machine. So this is UHV, but it's connected to the UV, and I was trying to come up with a way to power it with the UHV, but I don't, and instead of, I just don't want to have to like break everything down. I mean, I could do a new, like another, like have 2 diodes coming in, maybe would be an option, and move this over here. I just was trying to avoid having to do that. So what I have kind of decided, and I wanted to build one of these for a while, is the cutting factory, basically the multi-block for the cutting machine, and it will act like a clean room. So I think that is what I'm actually going to do. The only issue, I don't really have anywhere to put it at the moment. It's going to need UHV power, so I'm going to need it somewhere kind of like over here, closer to the power substation. So I'm thinking almost, I really don't want to, but maybe throw it down here, or yeah, I don't know about that. What happens if I know, what about, yeah, because this is UHV. Could just throw it over here, man. I keep saying I'm gonna like move this stuff eventually, and I never do, but I don't know where else to put that at the moment, because I don't have UHV power running out there. That's kind of what the problem is. I mean, I could do like a transformer up, but no, I don't want to do that. I think I'm gonna, yeah, put it in here. So let me get a little bit of this stuff crafted up. I think I have some of it. Cutting machine. Yeah, I do. Does that work? No. Isn't it? Advanced cutting machine. Fine platinum wire. All right, let me, yeah, figure this out and See if I can get this to craft up, or is it even craftable? Oh, that's a EV. Just kidding. That is an EV circuit. Sometimes it's hard to tell when they're like rotating. So that is one HV and one EV here. All right, and this isn't too bad of a craft. All right, there we go. There's the cutting factory. These need merging steel, stellite, and talonite. So I just moved them over here for the time being until I can craft those all up, because that's actually not connected to... Yeah, I have these disabled because I ran out of channels over here. So let me get this stuff crafted up and we will be back and we'll check out the cutting machine, the cutting factory. All right, I think I got all the things. I may have counted wrong. I have been known to do that, but let's go ahead and set this up and see. Well, I mean, I don't think it's going to be like a big surprise how it works, but yeah, so it's a 3x3x5. It's like the wire mill, and let's see. I'll just do that. And assuming this probably goes there. Where do I want to put this stuff? I guess we'll put inputs on this side. That's the output. Yeah, let's just kind of do this. Input hatch. I'm doing an IV one, so I don't know how much it's going to... like how much fluid it's actually going to use up. So I don't know how we put the maintenance hatch there. This may get in the way of the A system. I don't know. I may have to move that. But yeah, it seems to be forming, so it's always a good sign. Nice. All right, so relatively easy multi-block, nothing too complicated. Let's go ahead and do the maintenance. Did I get everyone? Yeah. Right, so we got UHV. I'm just gonna run it to there. Do I have Draconium? Do I care that much? Because I only need the 2 amp one. Okay, so I did check. We do have enough channels. How many channels are we looking at? 5? Not too bad. There. I guess we'll just come off this branch, I guess. This is kind of awkward, actually. Usually I usually bring the AE2 is usually the second one, and then the cabling's up at the top, but oh, I'm like over one. It should be here, I think. Yeah, let's do it this way, and then come like down this way. That. Probably go. No. I'll go out that way. That's how I'll do that. Right, and this is, yes, UHV. This is UHV, right? Yeah, alright. Don't need anything exploding on me. Wire cutters. There is that. So now I need to go this way. I need to go get the things over here. So I'm gonna have to, let's see, how do I want to do this without getting, I'm gonna throw this in there. Sort of keep these organized, otherwise this is gonna get all sorts of confusing. That though. Yeah, this is going to be gone, so I don't have to worry about that actually. Right, and then I do need that. Actually, break that. I actually don't need that there anymore. I may need it. I'm not going to smelt it down or anything, but I may need it again. So input bus or input hatch there, and then just place these along there. I think I'm going to need one more interface. Oh, I actually have it. Nice. So put that there. That's the output, so off. And then I think we're good. Got one more, I think, right? Yeah. And then I have room for one more. I have room for another interface as well. Let me hook this back up. I'm not going to rearrange this. I'm just going to throw this down to hook that up for now. One more interface. That is not where I wanted that to go. There. All right, so we got all those. And I think that that'll work. What we do, like, what can I just need to make sure this works. How about like diamond plates? Good. Just to make sure the this actually works. Pressing, it should be in there. There we go, and it should have output. It looks like it did. Yeah, all right, nice. So that is going to make that much easier with the energy clusters. Orb clusters, not energy. Well, energy orb clusters, yeah. So we need 3 more of these. And Yeah, so like all this stuff needs to be cut down. And that was causing some pretty annoying things. And I think, yeah, let's get that going. And yeah, we'll see if we have any issues. Something already went in there, and there it goes. All right, nice. I know I should have like built that a while ago, and it's actually a really easy multi-block actually. You just need the maragine steel, stellite, and talonite. So, I mean, I had all those already done, so probably should have done those earlier, but yeah, not like complicated craft at all. And that will do my highest tier stuff. So that is pretty cool. Unfortunately, when you're actually progressing, since you need the cutting machine to make the next tier of those, whatever they're called, I can't remember what they're, these things, you need a higher tier, so you actually do need the single block cutting machine before you can start crafting these. But once you can craft those, you can switch out, you can just switch out the energy hatch, and then you can use this to craft more of them, but you do need the single block in a clean room, I think, from what I am kind of gathering. Yeah, so like these they need to be done in a cutting machine, but we can't, well actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't actually know. I would have to test this. Does this work with 2 hatches? Some of these do, some of these don't. This may actually work with 2 hatches, so I don't know. Maybe you can do that. If I put 2 UV energy hatches, would I be able to cut these down to make the UHV energy hatch? I actually don't know. I would have to test that, but yeah. Anyway, let me, I guess, cut here. Actually, before we cut, why don't we go back to the main base and not there. I think we have, yeah, there is the data stack from when I scanned one of those energy things. So let's take a look at this recipe, this craziness. I have enough, I think. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Mericium, as expected. ZPM. Ouch, that is expensive. 2 stacks of that for one of those. So 8. It's gonna require 10 stacks of those to make one of those. But, I mean, other than that, really, it's... Oh, who am I kidding? It's really expensive. Alright, but yeah, I'm crafting up the 3 of these. Maybe, yeah, let's see if we can get this crafted up, and yeah, we'll see if we can craft that up for this episode. And I'm going to continue to upgrade my... I'm going to continue to upgrade this. Is that what I need to do? Actually, I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Since I ended up moving... Actually, the whole reason I was going to upgrade this was because of the cutting machine in here. I actually don't need to upgrade this anymore. Alright. I probably will at some point, but I have the transformers as needed, but I think we're actually good for now. So yeah, let me cut here and see if anything... Notice anything else getting messed up here. Or dead. How much ruthenium do we have? Well, I am... Ooh, we're getting low on that. That is... Is it this side? I think it's like over here, isn't it? I don't remember. Yeah, the ruthenium is in this. I really should have this. Should change this out. Because if you put this in a oil cracker, you actually get 1 to 2. In a fluid heater, it's 1 to 1. You actually get double if you put in that. But that's a whole new multi-block. I'm not going to worry about that, I think. But maybe need to consider speeding this up. I'm trying to remember what. Right. Each residue dust. I feel like I have that. No, maybe not. Spelled wrong. I have some. I got it from somewhere. I don't remember where I got it from. But yeah, I must have got that from the Deep Dark somewhere. Leech. Uh-oh, I'm gonna crash. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and I completely forgot, but those Bartworks ores, if you try to look up the recipe, you will crash. And I realized as soon as I clicked on them that I was crashing. So yeah, just keep that in mind in this version. That is an issue. But anyway, let me, come back in a little bit. All right, I have gone ahead and got everything here, and I was about to put this stuff in recipe, and I was thinking, oh, we have like 12 things. I'm gonna have to do a fake recipe, and then I forgot I can just do that because they are all the same. So actually, we are good with that one. I don't think you can do, no, you can't do more than 64 in there. So I can actually just get rid of this. Sorry. And I think this is everything for this. Yeah. Guess let's just go ahead and throw this all in and see if we can get this energy cluster crafted up. And get a recipe for it. I kind of want to see how much, like, how many mats are required to make one of these. And last thing we need is the things. So we need 28, 80 soldering and 16 buckets. So 3 and 16. I can just do it down here, can't I? 16. Let's do. I'll pull the rest, the little bit extra out. Right. Yep. And we do have, so when I put this in, it should work. And there we go. All right, so 50 seconds. But yeah, we'll just let that finish up and that out, and I'll just throw it in the ME system. All right, so that is a pretty big, quite good with progression, because I'm pretty sure the next one that we need to craft up is the ultimate battery. So I guess I'll have, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use this energy cluster to get the research for the ultimate battery. Which is a bit annoying, but was that 4 billion EU? Oh, I'm on like trillion. I was thinking like 4 billion, that's a lot, but no, I have 12 trillion in there. All right. So that should have finished. And there we go. There is the energy cluster. Now, if you look at that, actually, if I pull this up, if we look at the next, these batteries, there's only 6 billion on that. There's actually 100 billion on this one that's a lower tier. So yeah, these batteries aren't the best, but they are so much cheaper than these. So that's like 1 billion, but this one has 100 billion. But yeah, I guess we will. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and, man, it feels just so bad, like using one of these to get the research, but oh well. Right, so I guess I'll throw it on this one. Yeah, might as well just put it right there. So for the fun of it, before we wrap up this episode, let's just see what we need with that. Now this is going to need 8 of the previous energy things. Yeah, this is for one of these. And we need 8 of these for the ultimate battery. So question is, it's actually not anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Because I had twice as many of the SMD things. I had the recipe wrong. Platinum. All right, I knew this was going to start becoming a problem. And it looks like we're kind of there, actually. Ooh, rock. Ooh, that's another thing I need to... All right, so there's quite a few things here that... Ruthenium, that's another issue. All right, so this is kind of like showing all the different kind of things we're kind of running into that is an issue. So I'm going to have to kind of sort out what I want to do here. And man, this thing always, I don't know if I have like, if it's a power thing or is it seems to be whenever I like exit the world, it shuts itself off and I have to restart it. But I'm not sure if it's just a power thing. Like, is it not getting enough power? I don't know. Yeah, I gotta get that running for a while for the epoxid because we go through a whole lot of epoxid. But yeah, that is a pretty good like progression thing right there for that. Let's go ahead and, I swear, if there's another thing in here, okay, there isn't. That, I'm pretty sure, like came out of nowhere. I'm just gonna delete that. It shouldn't be there, I don't think. All right, so there's that. So yeah, in between episodes, I'm gonna go ahead and get this recipe for the energy cluster or the ultimate battery. I'm pretty sure it's the ultimate battery, right? Yep. So we will finally see what the ultimate battery recipe is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty similar to what we've been doing. It's going to require, I'm sure it's going to require like 8 of these. 2 of the tier 8 field generators, probably UHV, maybe neutronium. And then probably the next tier up of wafers would be my guess. But yeah, we'll come back next episode and we will take a look at that. But anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.